In this video, I want to show how quickly you can build a custom Revit tool using AI and the new AnalyseTool extension framework. Let's create a simple sheet control application. The interesting part is that the AI is not starting from scratch. When an extension is created, AnalyseTool generates the project structure, provides examples, and creates AI instructions automatically. AI instructions are stored in a file called llm.md. This file explains the architecture, available APIs, command patterns, and how the front-end communicates with Revit. As a result, the AI already understands how an AnalyseTool extension should be built. Instead of generating an entire application from nothing, it is building on top of an existing framework. For this example, I'll use Claude, but any AI that can work with your project files should be able to do the same. I'll provide the project folder and explain what I want to build. My goal is simple. I want a tool that displays all sheets in the current Revit project and allows me to manage them. Let's see what the AI creates. I've skipped part of the generation process to save time. Now let's run the application. The result already looks good, but what's important is that this is not just a mock-up. The generated application is connected to Revit, can execute commands, read project data, and interact with the model. I can see all sheets, open views, and filter information directly from the generated interface. Now let's push it a bit further. Suppose I want additional functionality. For example, I want to create a new parameter value by combining values from several existing parameters. Instead of writing the code myself, I'll simply describe the feature. I want to select multiple parameters, define a separator, and generate a combined value. Let's give that task to the AI. A few moments later, the new functionality is generated, the commands are registered automatically, and the application is updated. Let's take a look. Honestly, this is the part I find most interesting. The interface is clear, functional, and immediately usable. I can select parameters, configure how values should be combined, and preview the result before applying any changes. There is even a live preview for every sheet, and all of this was created in just a few minutes. Here, most of that work is already done. The AI is simply building on top of the framework, and that's really the goal of this update. The goal is to make creating small, focused tools much easier. In many companies, there are dozens of ideas for utilities, dashboards, validators, reports, and workflow helpers. Most of them never get built because creating the surrounding infrastructure often takes more time than building the actual functionality. With the extension framework, that infrastructure already exists. You don't need to think about how to connect a front end to Revit, how to register commands, how to handle communication between the UI and the back end, how to expose functionality to AI, or how to structure the entire project. Most of that work is already done for you. You can focus on the part that actually solves a problem. And because the front end is built with standard web technologies, the result can often be more flexible, more modern, and more visually appealing than traditional desktop interfaces. Another advantage is that AI no longer has to generate an entire application from scratch. It works inside a predefined framework with clear instructions, existing APIs, and reusable patterns. That usually means less code, lower token usage, and more reliable results. The real value isn't that AI can generate code. The real value is that building a small helper tool no longer feels like starting a completely new software project. You can simply focus on the functionality you need and turn it into a working Revit tool much faster than before. And that's exactly what I hope this extension framework will help people do. Thanks for watching.